are with Cafecito, with Ivan Peña and Cafecito. Today, well, we're in the middle of May already. This is going way too fast for me. But today we have Mr. Donovon Rodriguez. And good morning, sir. How are you, dear? Very good to see you. I'm very happy to see a young person in this position. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much for what you're doing. And because I know that you have many more years of success coming in your direction. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
I do want to ask you first, your background. Tell me where you were born or raised, the schools you've attended.
Okay. Born and raised in Corpus Christi and attended high school there, King High School. And I've been in San Antonio about 13, 14 years now. Have truly enjoyed it. I feel like a San Antonian. I know I can't claim that title for myself because I can't answer the question of where'd you go to high school. It wasn't in San Antonio, but I feel I'm as close as a San Antonian as I can be, and I've truly enjoyed the community, and I've built my career around public service and civil service and giving back to this community.
Good. Now, Yvonne and I, from the very beginning, decided and agreed that we're going to interview Edgewood Products community people. The reason Mr. Donovon is here is because of what he is giving to the Edgewood community. So we want him to tell us what's going on in the Edgewood community, how he's meeting the needs, and how he's helping our community and our children, and of course our schools. So we'll be talking about that in a few moments. It says here, because I looked it up, it is the Edgewood Foundation. Tell me the name of the...
Edgewood Education Foundation.
Edgewood Education Foundation.
Yes.
Okay, and it's been out here for how long?
I wouldn't know. For less than 10 years.
Okay.
I believe so.
Okay.
And our job is to... There's a few, but our job is to fundraise and to support the programming, the ISD, the teachers, and the children, by getting involved with the community, by having events, by fundraising and recognition opportunities.
You know, and I was going to ask you about that because I'm a retired educator, and it says here that you offer grants to teachers of Edgewood for innovative ideas. Give me some information here.
Yeah, we try to fill the need where the public tax dollars can't go. There's just some ways that you can't use that, or there's restrictions. And so that's what our job is. We're a 15-member board of community members, of business leaders, of alumni, of educators, current and retired. And we come together to hear from the Edgewood community, especially the teachers, learn what the need is, and find ways and money and an ability to solve those issues. You mentioned innovative, and that's through an idea that teaches children that's not in your regular curriculum. So maybe it's, you have a standard science program, but you attended a conference and you want to purchase this program or do a rocket ship or something, and you need funding for those materials. That's what we traditionally have supported. We are going to begin with the board's support. I want to propose moving to an area where we support the teacher inside and outside the classroom. Anything that would prevent them from giving their best into the classroom, and that could be a flat tire, that could be prescription medication, that could be rental assistance. I believe that the foundation should be stepping in some way to support teachers, again, where your public dollars can't, but where the need is.
And I was reading that it is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and you are helping the Edgewood School District, the community, through scholarships, innovative grants. And I'm repeating, the faculty, the staff, the students of Edgewood will all benefit from there. Scholarships, tell me about the scholarships.
Yeah, we have a few throughout the year. We're getting ready to do some now, and again, of meeting the need where tax dollars can't. We have some traditional scholarships, but we also have ones that are helping the student with the transition into college. That can include your bedding, your towels, your groceries. People give scholarships for books, and that's great. But we're again trying to fill the needs of the everyday, especially one of our students from our community You know, a lot of times their first time on a plane or their first time away from home, or, you know, so if we can provide, you know, a luggage or a bedding set or what have you.
Oh, I'm so glad you
that's what
had
we
it.
try to do.
We had a child who was going to go far away up to New Hampshire, if I'm not
Oh,
mistaken.
wow.
Yeah,
He needs a
and the
jacket.
problem was, you know, bedding, towels, a jacket. You know, he was not
Yeah,
prepared.
yeah.
So we had what we called a baby shower.
Yeah.
and we all
That's what
showed
it
up.
takes.
We all discussed it. We said, okay, what are you going to give him? What are you going to give him? What are you? And we had a shower for him.
That's what it takes.
You know, and that's what it took. So I'm so glad to hear that. That's pretty neat. Thank you so very much. I also know that you have an annual golf tournament. Talk to me about that.
We just had our golf tournament a few weeks ago. It was end of April, last weekend in April, and at Breckenridge, and it was a great success. We're thankful to our community partners, to the businesses, and to Edgewood ISD for coming out and supporting. We had all of their leadership there. Some of the business community got to get on a golf team with, you know, an assistant superintendent or somebody, and, you know, and everybody had a good time. We achieved our goal, which was to raise $50,000.
Oh my goodness, that is wonderful.
I mean, that's our signature program of the year,
Yeah,
but that's one of the programs that we do to raise money, and all of that money is going back into these innovative grants and into these things. So it was a great success. It was our first time having a live auction, and so that was something new, and it went well, and people got trips to Vegas and fishing trips and different things, and so look forward to more of that.
Website, do you have it off? Do you know it off the top of your head?
www.eisd.net.
Okay, say that one more time.
www.eisd.net.
Okay, is there a way to contact you through the district or personally through?
Personally?
I mean, Facebook or internet. Well, tell us how.
All of my social medias are at Donovon TX, and Donovan is spelled with all O's, DONOVONTX. And I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my wife and I also have a family channel on YouTube named Donovan and Jenny. So we post not as regularly as we should, but at least once a month you're going to get a video of where we are, what we're doing, you know, us in our jobs and in our daily life.
Yeah, babies?
I have one,
Oh,
a 2-year-old daughter
Oh my goodness.
named Evelyn, and she is a mama's girl.
She controls you and manipulates you, doesn't she?
Yeah, she's
Yeah, she does.
the best thing that ever happened to us.
Of
Yeah.
course.
Me and my wife are very, very blessed and thankful for the life we have.
And anything, Yvonne? Anything you want to add? Any questions, Yvonne?
How to do, membership.
Membership. There we go.
We're always looking for new members. I would say you could shoot me an email. That's djr@donovonrodriguez.com. djr@donovonrodriguez.com. Shoot me an email. We have a Google Sheet that's an application. We're always looking for alumni, community members, business members, anybody that feels that they can contribute either to our programming, to our fundraising, event planning. You know, there's always a need in a nonprofit. And I want to get to a place to where we're making larger contributions to the students, to where maybe we could even hire a executive director for the foundation. Right now it's all led by the board. It's all volunteer.
Sure.
But during my tenure, I'm in my first year as president, and I plan to run again next year. And you know, during my tenure, I want to get the organization built, get an executive director, have some regular programming, and partner with our other good organizations that support the Edgewood community, and make sure that we can provide support where it's needed.
Anything else? You know, this is my community. My mom graduated from Edgewood High. My husband, myself, and then my 2 children. I brought them into Edgewood so they could form their friends in the Edgewood neighborhood. You know, so I still gas up on Old Highway 90. My husband still goes grocery shopping on Commerce. You know, that's still our neighborhood. You know,
Yeah.
we will leave our neighborhood to go spend our money in Edgewood. So, you know, that's our community.
Yeah. Well, since joining the board, you know, I get asked, well, what's your connection to Edgewood? You live here? Did you graduate? And I said neither, but I've been able to be a partner to the community for the last 10 years through my work on city council and in the state legislature, and
And we hook you.
yeah, exactly. And you feel welcome, you feel at home, you understand the need, and I try to bring everybody that I know. How can you help me with this? How can you sponsor this? How can we teach? The next thing was like cybersecurity classes to the students, creating a pathway
To Port SA.
to Port SA, and because everybody who's watching, every student in that building, I mean, they have an opportunity to make a difference. And when we know plenty that are very successful and live in the community and continue to, and we need more of that.
Mr. Donovan, it's been a pleasure. Mijo, been a pleasure to even sit here and get to meet you. I didn't even know you, so pleasure. Thank you.
All mine.
Thank you for what you're doing for the community, for our children, for our school district. Thank you so much.
Thank you.